And good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Gaze.
And I'm Katu Diarte. After 10 years on the run, a man convicted of manslaughter for a fatal crash back in 1997 in Clayton County has been captured in Central America.
Right, that man, Russell Holland, was supposed to serve jail time, followed by 10 years of probation. Instead, he fled the country. And tonight, the family of that young victim is speaking out. As our Bill Churchwell reports now, the family says social media played a role in bringing that man back to the United States.
Just a very outgoing, very involved person.
Chuck Saverline was a graduate of H.M. King High School. He loved music and movies, especially Star Wars. It was just the kind of young man he was.
Picture here of his 18th birthday.
Cherished memories collected and placed in the scrapbook of way Mom Peggy and Sister Tanya have kept Chuck's spirit alive for the past 19 years.
May 31st was a Saturday morning. I was a senior. I was going to be graduating high school that day. Chuck was on his way out the door, and I can remember Mom hollering at him, "Make sure you're back before 6 o'clock so we can all go to graduation together."
But he would never return.
This pain is still as raw today as it was the day it happened.
The crash happening back in 1997 after another driver was convicted of running a stop sign on a county road not far from Chuck's home, crashing into his car. Chuck Saverline was just 20 years old.
I mean, somebody I looked up to, somebody my kids never got to meet.
Russell Holland was the man behind the wheel of the other vehicle.
He pled no contest to vehicular manslaughter.
Holland was given 180 days in jail and 10 years probation, but somewhere in the middle of serving that probation time, Holland disappeared. Turns out he fled the country, making him a fugitive.
I thought we'd never see him again.
After 10 years of anxiety and with no closure and unexpected clue through the power of social media, Peggy was checking her Facebook page dedicated to her son's memory when
we got a message, a private message on that Facebook page.
That person telling the family Holland, who had been on the run for the last decade, was in Nicaragua.
So we then took that information to the DA's office, to John Hubert.
The U.S. Marshals taking Holland, who is now 39 years old, into custody, bringing him back to the U.S. and bringing this family a sense of relief.
Very thankful for the work that they've put behind this, because I know that
everybody involved, that that my son's life meant something, and they didn't just let it go.
Bill Churchwell, 3 News.
By the way, a motion to revoke Holland's probation has been filed by the DA's office, and Holland could face a 10-year prison sentence.
Well, a man has been arrested after he allegedly attacked